for me. Thankfully, I don't need as much rest as my fleshy counterparts. I'll get the job done while you unwind. All right, I understand. Breaks are important. These meaningless administrative tasks are rather draining, even for me. Thankfully, I don't need as much rest as my fleshy counterparts. I'll get the job done while you unwind.
Totally not a bot, as they all say. The machines. I had to make a different drink today. I'm out of my usual of everything. Bah. Hope you're having a good one, Leo. I hope Kukia feels better. Ah. Breaking your hips. Hi, Spoon. We trust you're not a bot. Yeah. Hi. So, like yesterday or like the day before, I accidentally completely reset my fucking island to step 1, so I had to rebuild it. At least it now has working roads. Birthday Cake Lane has been evicted. No one lives there anymore.
As I see it.
Ah, fuck off, Birdman. You're only here because you add flavor. Are you done? Horrible beasts. Now bottom, very real slime drill. Silas representing everything. It's not my fault. It's the game's fault. I don't know what this thing's deal is. Oh, everyone just hates him. He has good endurance, alright. He can endure. It's I didn't understand. I was trying to reset the fucking roads, but the game thought that meant I wanted to reset the entire island. Everyone had to be homeless for a bit as I had to rebuild it. You're buffering too much? Why? Let me check Twitch. I meant not Twitch, OBS. Okay, I'm fine on OBS. Roads, I need to add roads. Hi, Mitzi. I'm fine on there. Okay, it is, I think it might be a you issue. That girl, I don't know. I don't know. Down at 160p, perfect. Oh god. Can I get this die up to like double S endurance? No, not enough. Not even enough for that. Fuck it. You know what? Everything goes into endurance. He doesn't get to sleep, this horrible creature. I'm hoping that maybe in the next hour that'll bump up and he'll have his SS rank stuff. I don't bother with training them until they're all done. Get back to work. None of them were working. How disgusting. Wow, they were just being lazy, my laborers. I find the fuck you mean it's a my issue. Whatever, I go to. Okay, good night. I don't know what the problem is. You're the only one who says it's a problem. I don't know what's wrong. OBS says it's fine. OBS says I'm not dropping any frames, so I don't know why I'm buffering. my silly island, I sort of just shove stuff together. No. My dream home ruined. I don't like training them. I don't like training these creatures. Hi, Ulrich.
Madame Lucy pointed out that physical features such as a large head often evoke friendly responses from human colleagues. I've traveled.
Yeah, well, we'll do my promise in water. I said it as Samwise. Are you fucking kidding me? If I get her, no. Okay. 5 stars. Better your odds are way better than mine. I was just like, I want rivers. That was pretty much the only thought process. I want rivers. I'm gonna put the cold stuff at the top, and that was my brain. Yes, Lucy, I know you're trying to like seduce me. They gave her thighs? Wait, that's a human arm. What are they? Why are they making you more human? The robot tempts me. I can't even keep track of my like fucking pity. Alright, that's the pity. 200 rolls. Yeah, right, game. I'll do it, Lucy. Ew! Ew, I'm looking at the artwork. That's like a half human neck and like hair. What are you doing? Stop it. What is Lapis doing? Lucy, what is your goal? Are you trying to seduce Enigma? Is that your fucking goal? You're bringing a 5 to the function. That feels weird, Lucy. Ew. Not you. Leave her alone.
All right, I understand.
Yeah,
Breaks
Ulrich,
are
your
important.
10-hour work shifts.
These meetings-
Please watch your
Oh
step.
yeah, I
Books are
put my
everywhere.
free like 6-star thing on Marcus because you know what? I already have the Mega Euphoria. She has my best Psy Cube. I might as well fucking invest. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the dumb drops, Sinedu.
I'm not good at dealing with
No.
visitors. It reminds me of something bad.
Okay. Uninvited reviewer? A little bit better. What's your insight cost? 1 apple in books. Maybe. I need more apples. I need to actually taste what my drink is like. Ooh! Ooh, I should have only put a half packet in there. Oh, no, I have to water that down later. Yeah. Oh, God. Wait, I need to take another, like, sip of that. It has, like, the straight-up aftertaste as if I'm drinking, like, a watermelon. Like, an actual watermelon, not, like, fake flavored watermelon. That's amazing. Also salt. A little salty. Also, I also upped Ezra.
Please be
For
careful.
options.
I'm collecting the spores on the mushroom canopy. Even the
So,
slightest-
yeah, I have Ezra up to Insight 3 as well, so, because I actually had
Please be
everything.
careful.
So I was just like, why not? The thing holding back Ezra is not being Insight 3. But, you know, we'll bring Ezra with Marcus and Argus. And we can put Barbara in the back. And Ezio can look from the chair as he just waits for us to finally be like, okay, we need you. Alright, grab the goods and then we go right into the story. Alright, hand me these goods. I haven't spent the thing to look for keys yet, but I've been alright with the keys. Anyways, story time. The first circle. Oh god. They had to make it weird. Music, thus the proof is complete. Right. We ended off right before they were getting like the fucking circle done. Researchers on receiving end quickly grasp the message. I don't remember.
The first circle. That's what the incantation says?
All right, Verton. That's what Verton said. He suddenly remembers a detail that has eluded him all along.
That's it. The investigator in Vienna reported a similar thing. An ancient miracle, a circle of salvation. Akana even drew a circle in the air while saying it. She did it so nonchalantly, as if it were a meaningless gesture. We didn't think much of it at the time.
Why not?
Once we confirmed that it did not affect the casting of the incantation, we forgot about it and moved on. I can't believe I overlooked it.
He cracked his own fucking head. The hot-tempered cartographer slants the table and buries his face into his hands, clearly exasperated.
This is not your fault, Ulrich. The gesture was overlooked because it did not really help the research. Our focus was on practical application rather than understanding the incantation itself. If the incantation
Foolish.
means the first circle...
Bad phone. The pragmaticist's voice is still serene. Sacrifice another 20 wizards to drawing the perfect
How will
circle.
this be helpful to the research?
I see. I understand now.
Yeah, it's pi, sequence of numbers. A moment of epiphany. She snatches a handful of papers, sprawls them out on the floor, and scribbles frantically.
Well, Vertin, I don't know why you can read it, but I do know that Gal is thrilled by your interpretation. Because you
37
mentioned
so
her
happy.
favorite shape, the circle.
Her favorite shape, Archimedes. The irrational number is spot on. 37 has stretched into a world of her own.
Yes. The essence of the incantation is a circle.
I see what I would hope so
kind
with
of
those
circle
bug
is
eyes.
In topology, any closed curve on a plane can be classified as a circle.
Aha! Told you.
She's gonna figure it out with some bullshit. Regulus spreads her hands, speechless. She takes a step back, giving 37 more room to calculate. Everyone is talking quietly as not to disrupt her. Even Miss Radio has lowered her volume. Just as her sheets are about to engulf the entire floor, she finally stands up.
Look, Vertin, let's go back to the Rosetta Stone hypothesis. Based on the hypothesis, if the incantation and the numerical code share a common essence, which is the key to the storm immunity, and we now know the incantation refers to a circle,
then the essence of this numerical code should also be a circle, right?
37
Yes.
nods.
before this conversation, I had no idea which direction to take. The numerical code could be a snippet of an incantation, or it could be a geometrical ritual array.
But it is a circle.
I had a lot of theories to go on, but testing them could take weeks or even months. Worse yet, if my line of thinking was completely wrong, we could waste decades of time and effort.
It's so nice that God gives the
But the
least
Rosetta
straightforward
Stone
answer.
hypothesis is easy to verify. Let us suppose that the incantation and numerical code share a similar essence. We know that the incantation does work as proven by the Awakened. If the incantation is a circle,
Oh,
then the numerical code should also be circular in nature and has the same effect as the incantation, which is a circle that saves people from the emanation and can also be experimented with by the Awakened.
If the experiment works, then the hypothesis is true. and vice versa. I see what you mean here. It really is an easily provable hypothesis.
To
All
my
right,
ears,
Lucy.
You're just trying to prove that the code means a circle. Because you're really into circles.
Okay, thanks, Regulus. We're hope maxing
More
here.
Specifically, I simply like it because it's a great shape. But I don't understand.
Don't worry, you don't. She picks up the numerical code and studies it carefully. Does it repeat?
+1, -1, +2, -3, 3, -3, +2, -1, +1. How do these numbers relate to the circle?
Dreaming.
The first circle.
Yes, Mr. Enigma. Enigma narrows his brows, spinning a pin between his fingers. His drafts were scattered across his desk, each of them a dead end.
Yes, it was the timekeeper who translated the incantation. And according to the investigator in Vienna, Arcana also drew a circle when she casted the ritual. But experiments have shown that the gesture has no effect on the ritual. We thought maybe it was a symbolic gesture.
Sure, it was.
No. It is no way just symbolic.
He jumps to his feet. The cryptographer sneezes at the cloud of dust he just stirred up.
Arcanists excel at condensing their experiences into symbolic representations.
These are a heartbeat.
Signs, totems, elements, these are primitive symbols, and some are sources of power for Arcanum. At least that's what the Foundation's textbooks tell me. That's why arcane skills can only be enhanced by mediums that align with their symbolic nature. Precise materials are required when creating soft discs for each incantation.
He stopped spinning his pin.
If the incantation symbolizes the first circle, and if we were to create a physical form that could be mass-produced for everyone, will that form have to be a circle too?
Yeah, big circle, boss. In the cave, discussions and theories about the circle are also in full swing. Every inch of the floor is now covered with paper. On each sheet is a differently drawn circle. Some are spheres, some have crossings, some are in distorted forms. Just as the sea of papers is about to drown everyone in the room, she finally stands up.
Oh, I should have thought of this.
Yeah?
The simplest things often hold the deepest meaning, as always. So, the first circle... What could it be? A wheel? A piece of rope? A pendulum?
A line in the dirt. Shakes her head and kicks away some paper balls at her feet.
I spent too long on the wheel and the bearing, not realizing there was something more promising. A circle can also be seen as a knot with no crossings. An unknot.
What?
This could be a variation of a closed curve. A knot. Knots were how the ancients of the Incas and Chinese collected data and kept records. But which knot is it exactly?
A fucking nut? 37 extends her hand. Geometric shapes take form in the radiance of her arcane light.
The Jones polynomial of the trefoil knot is t plus t cubed minus t to the power of 4. The figure 8 knot is t to the power of -2 minus t to the power of -1 plus 1 minus t plus t squared. While the cinquefoil knot, t squared plus t to the power of 4 minus t to the power of 5 plus t to the power of 6 minus t to the power of 7.
Heh?
I could go on all day. There are 165 different knots with 10 crossings, 9,988 knots with 13 crossings.
How many numbers do you need?
But which knot is the code referring to? +1, -1, +2, -3, +3, -3, +2, -1, +1.
She stops. Use your big brain.
Of course. Of course I would hear these digits instead of anything else. The scroll transcribes the truth into a format I can understand. So it must be based on a mathematical system I already know.
That would be convenient.
I have all the knowledge needed to break the code. Just need to follow my instincts and pick a system. And the Jones polynomial is the first thing I could think of.
Struck by an idea, she drops to her knees and starts calculating again on the floor.
Right. The second 3 I heard sounded different from the other 3s. That 3 must be the constant term of the polynomial.
Isn't that the...
Then if we use this 3 as the origin, like a number axis, the left side is the coefficient for the negative exponents, and the right side is the coefficients for the positive exponents.
I don't like math class anymore.
This string of coefficients is the shorthand of a Jones polynomial. If we assign the 8 coefficients to the 8 corresponding exponents in a Jones polynomial, we get its true form. T to the power of -4 minus T to the power of -3 plus 2T to the power of -2 minus 3 times T to the power of -1 plus 3 minus 3T plus 2T squared minus T cubed plus T to the power of 4.
What are the fucking writers on? Those go this hard into math. She lifts up, her bright aquamarine eyes shine with delight. A golden knot projects from her fingertips.
See, Vertin, Apiron did give us the answer. The key we've been looking for, the most profound secret, the language of the divine. No sound or text is needed, just pure structure, the very form of the essence itself. It is a beautiful shape, a simple knot.
A knot?
I can't.
Great. Now there is only one step left. The verification.
Alright, Lucy, get to work. Time to wrist another body.
Did you hear that, Madam Lucy? Can you help us verify the authenticity of this knot?
EKG. After unsettling silence, Miss Radio finally remembers she has turned down the volume. Alright, I need the fucking course you did me, Swats. How rude. How very rude. You're being mean to Regulus, EKG. She has to do her math lessons, EKG. She's British. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No mercy, how rude.
Of course. I have paid close attention to the discussion. This polynomial produces a single unique knot. We can now tie a knot to test it.
We call you silent again. The cave is silent too, as if any noise would alter the outcome. Even Regulus has turned off her personal speakers. Stop yapping, Regulus! In a quiet hush, Miss Radio cranes up her volume once more, but all they hear is the sharp hiss of static and a soft, strange rustling. 20 minutes have passed.
Madam Lucy?
The only sound is a constant static accompanied by faint, scratchy reverberation.
Is the signal dropping? Madam
Nice.
Lucy, can you hear us?
Thank you, EKG. Man, thank you. Nice, they're cured.
I can.
The robot utters with effort. The knot slits from her grip and falls. It has completed its great mission. And the robot starts to fall apart and melt. Before the Turks could get a hold of her Tor, the fire thief flashes a smile. She needs to ensure the next message is clear on the radio.
It worked.
It worked? Alright. The ritual tour is finally complete. Thank you everyone. We have successfully overcome all the challenges faced, and all that remains is assembly mass production. Our research on the storm has come to a successful conclusion. We are also collecting names for Ritual Tour. If you're interested, please feel free to submit your suggestions. Below are the examples of the suggestions we have collected. 37, Lucy Knot. Absolute Universal R-powered storm immunity device. Laplace's Knot, uncool. 1914 Knot, wrong time. The knot has such a nice ring to it. Cutting edge technology, mirrors and curtains. You gotta fight. Raise those hands. The storm arrives in 4 hours.
I never thought it would be the Timekeeper and the Apeiron Arcanus who'd solve the problem. But now even humans can cast this ritual.
Oh? By tying the knot? Laplace is now in a rare state of tranquility, for the researchers have done all they can. There's nothing left for them to do. If only 4 hours ago, this is the final calm before the storm.
Indeed. The knot is the physical form of the ritual we were looking for. Surprisingly, the numerical code yielded practical results.
Madness.
I thought it was necessary to report this to the Timekeeper's organization. It was her contribution.
Alright, let's take a gander. Nice. Those look sick. Those look nice, EKG. Ooh.
But it did not go well.
Did not go well? What do you mean, it did not go well?
Forgive the interruption. What's a knot?
I will be glad to answer your question. Knot theory is a branch of algebraic topology. In mathematics, a knot refers to a connected closed curve in three-dimensional Euclidean space that does not intersect itself. They can also be described as shapes in three-dimensional space that are homeomorphic to circles.
What didn't you say you were going to make like the fucking numbers like the same color as a tail, and I don't remember what you were gonna do the lines. I think they were gonna be gold. I don't quite remember. Or yellow. Let me send you the color thing. EKG. Let me send you the happy ref colors for Zula. There we go. Gold or yellow? Yeah, it was gonna be gold or yellow. I think a solid yellow would look nice. Alright, let's see. Knot theory. Knot theory is a branch of that does not intersect itself. It also decides the shape in three-dimensional space that are homeomorphic to circles.
Knot theory focuses on the entanglement and configurations of closed curves in three-dimensional space, rather than the curves themselves. Since all closed curves are homeomorphic to circles, they can all be topologically categorized as circles. A knot equivalent to a two-dimensional circle is called an unknot, and
I don't mean to question Laplace's expertise, but this approach may not be the best solution for widespread implementation. The concepts are complex even for us, let alone others. We can't expect to give an advanced math lesson to every individual under these circumstances. Doing math before the storm. Nobody's got time for that.
Got hours, boss. Just give them a study guide.
As it turned out, presenting a technical report was much too premature. We should have a complete and official report once the immunity gear is produced.
Maybe you can change your approach the next time you report to the Foundation.
Yeah. The robot shakes her head, disappointed by the failure of her report in the listener's math level.
I simply gave them honest answers.
Yeah, we gotta dumb it down because they're dumb. She turns her head and looks thoughtfully out the window.
But this solution is deserving of widespread implementation.
Yeah.
All we need is a piece of rope and tie it end to end. And spend 3 to 5 minutes to make this knot. This can be done anywhere, at any time, by anyone using any type of cordage.
Are you fucking serious? You would
The
literally just have
oldest,
to tie it.
fastest, and most basic ritual, the key to braving the storm, is a knot.
Yeah, you just tie it right.
Why didn't you tell the House of Intercartus? I'm sure they would have funded us generously.
I will make sure to put it in my interdepartmental report.
It's like 4 hours. We're running out of time. A rare hint of frustration flickers across her face. She quickly moves on to a subject that deserves her attention.
But at this point in time, the knot only functions like an incantation. It is not suitable for widespread use until the research on the side effects and the converter are complete.
In any case, I've completed all the tasks you assigned me. My last plea is, please never put Ulrich and I on the same team again.
Fucking hate each other. The researcher lets out a deep yawn, feeling as he hasn't slept in ages. Maybe he can catch a quick nap before the final battle begins. Battle?
I'm surprised that you're not in the lab. Something bothering you?
Oh yeah, it has
Wait,
been like...
don't tell me you're charging here.
You're charging here? The robot turns to him, an approving smile on her face.
Excellent job, Researcher Adler. You have proven that you are keeping the locations of public outlets in Laplace in mind, which is a positive sign for your resocialization.
Your resocialization, you've been
But
too
I am
asocial.
powering up to reach my optimal condition, preparing for what is to come. The Scroll of Apeiron, the final piece of the puzzle, the key to minimizing any negative effects caused by the incantation.
Yeah, Lilia's still getting, like, jumped. She needs to... Manus...
Wow! The designers on artificial somnambulism could use some of this inspiration.
I need
Look
to
at
see...
the clouds, painted with a syndrome of colors and interrupted by a glorious streak of rainbow. It's truly a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's totally natural. The red blur streaks forward at lightning speed, but the Elenius are still hot in pursuit. Their skins are becoming increasingly vibrant due to the storm syndrome.
Funny. They're flying towards the headquarters out of instinct. Maybe they can sense immunity zones. These little beasts would make for a good study. But I'm not in the mood to take any prisoners.
Kill them all! Lily speeds up again, trying to lose her pursuers that are swarming behind her like a dark vortex. In front of her, under the clouds, the gray buildings of the Foundation are now clearly visible. Are you gonna get some support? The
Fuel
feeling...
and ammunition are running out.
Your fucking little broom jet. Her altitude's low enough, she can almost see the hallway outside the community room.
Huh. Maybe I should storm the Vice President's office with them. But other people might get hurt there. Never mind.
You gonna call for defense? You know. She makes an abrupt turn in her mind, racing with ideas.
Dive into the lake? But the splash might wet the scroll. Wait, isn't that...
Getting help? Sprouts from the forest that look like signal of the land. Ah!
Miss Lilia,
Druvis.
this way.
Ha!
The
Good
Tatar,
timing.
kick off, baby. Her friend's presence has given her a clear sense of direction. Without a second thought, she charges into the new force of her huge herd in hot pursuit. This before crashing into the trees, Red 38 changes course and rockets it upward in a perfect straight line. But the creatures behind her have no such finesse. One by one, they slam into the mesh woven by the dense tangle of trees and vines. Through this!
Enemies
To the
intercepted.
save.
Ally landed successfully. Miss Travis, the Elitiaus are all ensnared in vines.
The druid closes her eyes, savoring the fresh air.
The winds of triumph sweep through the woods. An excellent flight, Miss Lilia. We will take it from here. Come, everyone. We shall vanquish our foes with the aid of the woods.
Alright. Kill all the wild animals. It has to be done. Alright. You are getting replaced with Ezra.
Preparation completed.
And you can be with the
If possible,
Oh, you want me to
I
use
prefer to
those?
write
Beast
rather
and
than
that? I think not. Oh,
Please stand behind.
I forgot to put a side cube on Ezra.
Trail's still warm.
See, this is
Light.
shield.
Or this one.
The trail was all too obvious.
In a second.
Get a nice shield.
Like a metaphor? Mushrooms!
You're a hard nut to crack.
Intriguing. Okay, we'll kill this one.
Guns loaded.
Leave it to me. This book?
Come on! Make him explode.
Power from the soil. Time to turn the page.
Pretty good damage, even if they aren't, like, you know, the strong.
You're a hard nut to crack.
Come on, we need more mushrooms.
Trail's still warm.
Of course, the fucking thing is still in that one.
Guns
This.
loaded.
Are we really doing this?
Yes, we are.
The trail was all too obvious. Don't waste my time.
We're killing the beast.
Transcribe.
I wasn't prepared to see fucking Marcus delete that thing from almost full health. Okay, Ezra ain't doing so hot. Yeah, kill that
Always hit
thing.
my mark.
Actually, buy this.
I always hit my mark.
Or this one. Are
Yes.
we really doing this?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Shoot it down. Of course it lived.
Metaphor?
That's what the backup's for. Jesus, fuck. Yeah, the Marcus investment was very worth it, I see. I mean, Ezra's just a little
Trail's
sad.
still warm.
You can do this, Marcus. Learn.
Get a shield, Ezra.
And now it's easier to understand.
Delete them, Marcus.
Please, take good care of yourself. Mushrooms!
Ezra lives by luck. What's this? What's Ezra's fucking thing do? Yes, do
I'm
that.
here, with everyone. Load.
Do this.
Are we
And then
really
this.
doing this? An amazing discovery.
Do your little silly mushroom ults that takes way too long.
turn the page.
Maybe underestimated how much healing those mushrooms would actually give. Who dares?
The Special Operations Squad is ready to go.
Hey Marcus! The Special Operations Squad is ready to go. I think I just got a message by an artist, quote unquote.
Dr. Kakanya, are you really going to stay here?
Titania, you just do the thing. She shakes her head, her fingers tight on Marcus's communicator. For more than 10 hours, she has been waiting for Lapis to respond. Sad Marcus. Marcus lowers her eyes, burying her face in her scarf to hide the tears. The doctor quickly notices it. Her voice softens and changes to a lighter tone.
Don't worry about me, young missy. This won't be goodbye forever.
You'll be dead. It's the storm.
I have already provided all the help I can, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to die.
I made Isolde show us the ritual and kept her under control. And now you've figured out how the ritual works. To test its results, you will need a couple of volunteers.
But Marcus doesn't seem to find comfort in her words.
But you heard the report from Laplace. The possibility of surviving the ritual is nearly zero without the converter and the scroll and...
Nearly, they said. But not surely.
Not surely? You either live or you don't. We're gambling.
Plus, where else can I go?
I
was born and raised in this city. This is where I came from. Where I lived and where I belong. This is my whole world.
And you're gonna go with it?
I despised the maggots under its golden surface, and fought for the justice and fairness in our society. But I also cherish every detail of this city, from the intricate carvings on the theater columns to the dirt trodden by dockworkers. All of these things made me me. My family, my friends, my people, and my operas and culture are all here. I never once thought about leaving this place. I have never thought about destroying it either.
She looks up and sighs sentimentally.
Being washed away with it would be a just punishment for all my sins.
Yet her eyes are free of darkness and despair. Marcus can clearly see her determination.
I wish I could be as brave as you are. See you, Miss Clara.
Didn't you try to kill a man in rage? She gently reaches out to her. Not far away, the Special Operations Squad is ready to go. The helicopter begins to whirl, its last errand of the day. They're flying a helicopter in that mess. Inside the cabin, Isolde sits between two Razor operatives, her wrists bound in cuffs.
Hurry, ladies, before any of us turns into one of those exquisite paintings.
Thank you, Razor.
Sorry, but the headquarters is too far for the teleportation disk from here. You'll have to bear with us smelly old grunts for a little longer.
It is time to part ways.
Goodbye, Miss Marcus. Sharing this hour with you has been an honor.
Their warm hands clasp in a powerful handshake. With a wave to the teary-eyed girl, Titania turns around and heads towards the City of Madness.
Is your birthday approaching, Doctor?
She twirls sharply around at the entranced voice. Isolde reaches out onto the air. Still in a dream she is unwilling to wake up from. There, the world is unchanged, and each day is filled with bliss. For a prisoner in the Foundation's facility, perhaps dreams will provide the solace she needs.
I made this for you.
She holds out a brooch, a piece so exquisite it too seems to be an intangible figment of a wistful dream. The golden settling Nest sparkles in place, a gift undoubtedly made with great affection.
Turquoise and topaz, just like you and your eyes. Please accept my blessings, Doctor. May your life be filled with joy and contentment, and may your courage guide you through all that comes your way.
Yes.
You are worthy of all the beauty and goodness this world has to offer, and I will hold you in my heart and in my prayers forever.
Is this more doomed Yuri? Today isn't Katana's birthday, nor can she see a reflection in Isolde's lustrous eyes. The Star of Vienna holds up the brooch, yearning at the emptiness before her. If one were to die today, what would she say to her longtime friend?
Süße Träume, Frau Dittersdorf.
Sweet dreams, Miss Dittersdorf. She takes the brooch and pins it to her jacket. The communicator at her waist crackles. The ray of hope shines through the static.
Madame Lucy, any progress on the research?
We got some rope. Get some rope. This isn't telling you to commit suicide. This is to save your life. Hymns ad buckum. Hymns ad buckum. So I will rejoice, dance freely, and savor my wine. Is that so? Come on, I'm liking this.
Six is awake?
He's alive? The blind woman nods, smiling. 37 scrambles from the floor, her eyes sparkling with joy.
Fabulous! Now everything is perfect, like the number 10.
Ooh.
He will be happy to hear that you cracked the code.
She steps across the room, papers with the knot on it still in her hand.
I did it, Vertin! I have proven the light of truth still shines. With some time, communication, and a flash of inspiration, we can bring it down from the unattainable skies and let its radiance illuminate all.
You're really hopeful in
And
the
I've also
truth.
proven that the truth is not out of reach or too distant to grasp. So, once Sophia knows about this, she'll come back to us, right?
Oh. Sophia's a traitor. She opens her eyes wide, eager for the affirmation she yearns to hear.
I'm sure she'll be happy with what you've accomplished, 37.
Sophia is gonna be a flesh puppet for fucking Artana. Further perfecting the solution, the leaps in progress and the news of Six's return has filled the lab with smiles and lively conversation. Yet the most active members of the past are not here for the celebration.
Did 210 and 888 go to get 6?
Uh-oh.
You don't seem that happy.
You're alive! Yeah, that's the problem. The leader stops, looking at the speaker coming down the steps.
The Star of Hermes deciphered the code of Aperon. She found a way to cross the emanation. We should all feel happy for her.
The leader does not answer, having mastered the art of silence over the years. The rhetorician doesn't care. He can effortlessly engage in dialogue and is at ease in any conversation, even with a rock.
Yet here you are, so indifferent.
He would make a great streamer.
It is because you, too, know that what has happened will not change, regardless of whether she figures it out or not. A meager ritual to save people from the emanation is nothing compared to the disruption of the law above. It also cannot change the fact that our faith is dead. We're talking about how the island has sunk, and we're now sailing in a tsunami. A tiny miracle, a spark of inspiration, won't save the ship from the wrath of the tides.
His tone is sarcastic, but the mockery is missing in his eyes.
To be honest, I was surprised that she asked such a practical question. I guess the trivialities of the phenomenal world did eventually affect her. It's a shame that many others lack her determined will to see beyond the void of our broken reality.
What's your point?
Noodle Man.
Can't you see? I'm getting a rise out of you.
You talked. That's a rise. He beams a huge grin.
Who would have thought that our great, perfect, honorable leader of the School of Apeiron has been a nihilist all along? You never revered the truth, did you? That's why you kept us in the dark for 4 years. You never respected our beliefs for a second in your life.
The man down the steps shakes his head.
The people who seek the truth are more important than the truth itself. I may not understand that ever-shifting number, but I do understand and respect the people here.
He's continuing the conversation, a rarity to behold. Ever since becoming 6, he's rarely had a chance to unleash his sarcastic wit.
So you know the secret. What now? Now that you know the truth could lead to a nihilistic void, I wonder if you would abandon our doctrines, our wisdom, and our inheritance, and step into the darkness in a fit of rage.
Kill the traitors, simple as.
When truth fails, sophistry prevails. Correct?
Ha!
Huh?
We cannot deny that fate, the unspeakable, holds wisdom beyond our understanding.
All right,
Perhaps
man.
it does take a resolute skeptic, an impartial nihilist, to steady this ship and remain detached enough to look on from the sidelines.
Two looks up at a distant grape.
It's a pity. This was supposed to be the best time of year to make wine.
Healy is about looking back. The silent leader continues on the familiar path. No? A short distance away, 37 slides gracefully down the sand and runs towards him.
6, you're here. 888 said they're holding a celebration before the arrival of the emanation, in honor of the living and the dead. Will you join us, 6?
Will you, 6? The sad
37.
man?
Do you remember the story of Socrates?
The one you told me in the cave? The trial is over. Why mention it? You should answer my question first.
Her words trail off as her eyes suddenly widen in fear. She completely fixated on what's in the distance. She knows the feast is underway and she's reluctant to recalculate a safe zone for them to hold it in, but now people are laying out food and wine on the ruined beach among the rubble and wreckage right next to the remains of the battlefield.
Wait, are they holding the ceremony outside the immunity zone? I told them to go to the meadow near the top of the mountain where they will be completely safe. I've checked my calculations over and over, leaving no room for error.
Uh-oh.
888 must have made a mistake. I need to warn them.
Her tiny arms are held back. Blonde hair droops over 6's eyes. 37 looks back in confusion at the leader's unusual behavior.
37. Either be wise, uninvolved, and look on, or be practical, involved, and suffer. Which one will you end up choosing?
It sounds like she's getting pretty involved in a lot of things.
You mean all we need is a piece of hope?
The voice on the phone sounds unsure.
Yes. In recognition of your extraordinary contributions, Laplace is honored to present you with the fruits of our labor. This knot is the result of our research. The knot has been validated as a working ritual on both humans and arcanists. With the help of other arcanists, we found methods to avoid side effects and conducted small-scale experiments with success.
So are you saying we can...
However, since the experiment is still in its early stages, it involves a variety of materials and complicated rituals that are not yet possible for transmission. Nor can we deliver you any experimental equipment, as the storm is about to make landfall. The knot acts as an equivalent to the incantation, but it does not guarantee that we will meet the casting requirements or avoid the likely side effects.
Oh boy, Kikanya, are you about to be turned into a goo? This is devastating news for anyone in need of rescue in the midst of a disaster. The robot pauses briefly, searching its database for a kinder phrasing.
I apologize, Miss Kikanya. Perhaps the result of our work will not really help your situation.
Gamba.
You said the knot works on both humans and arcanists, right?
Surprisingly, there's no despair in her voice. She's already clocked out.
Yes.
That is more than enough. This is the best news I've heard so far. There's a chance for everyone.
The robot did not understand her mumblings, but she found something in her database that might help.
I have 2 more pieces of good news. First, the curse is not inevitable. Our experiments showed a 0.49% likelihood of no side effects occurring at all.
Half a chance for you to not get a side effect.
Second, the closer the storm gets, the more pneuma fills the air, leading to a greater success rate of the ritual.
And she's right in the middle of it.
Yet, even with these factors combined, the rate of success is still extremely low.
It's all right. With millions of people trying, there's hope that at least one person will succeed against the odds. Thank you for sharing this with me, madam. I will do everything I can to spread this knot in Vienna.
The experiment.
Humans, Magyars, and Germans, they are all my people, regardless of their social status, profession, or race.
She's hope
They all
maxing.
deserve the right to survive.
Lucy ends the call and turns around. There stands a Foundation employee sent here to inquire about the experiment with a stern expression after overhearing the conversation.
Madame Lucy, I can only assume you acted impulsively and overlooked the proper application process.
Your bureaucracy is full of shit. Fuck off.
The knot is new and not ready for widespread testing. Distributing it in Vienna could lead to more casualties or even fall into the hands of our enemies.
I mean, if you don't do it, they die. Those people will die
I must remind
anyway.
you that
So.
this is a clear violation of the regulations set by Pax Security Council, the St. Pavlov Foundation, and the Laplace.
Yeah, your enemies are gonna fucking get it when you're supposed to do it for
yes.
wide use.
How careless of me.
Yeah, fuck the bureaucracy. The robot nods.
But I did tell her I would share the results of the research. And this is what you call a promise. And the database says, a promise made is a promise kept.
All right, Lucy. Okay. The storm is imminent. The final moment has arrived.
My brothers and sisters, put down your cups for a moment and lend ear to me. We were born extraordinary, yet estranged from the world around us. Throughout the ages, we wandered the world like a ship lost at sea. Despite the instability and chaos, we persevered, and together we sought after the truth that would illuminate us all.
Are you about to say your group
Through
suicide
introspection
plan?
and contemplation, we cleansed ourselves of hatred, madness, and delusion. and embraced the value of beauty and harmony.
Yet now, our shattered faith mingles with the rubble of this phenomenal world, as specks in an unjust timeline, as remnants of a tide long receded. The dream of the transcendental world is broken, and the order of the transcendental law is no more.
Our sanctuary has crumbled, exposing us to live in a world filled with conflict and turmoil, where we will be trapped in the wheel of birth, doomed to repeat the mistakes of history for eternity.
Oh, don't tell me you guys are fucking clocking out.
But do not despair, for there is another way to the truth. It is a path fueled by unbridled passion, one that was stifled by moderation and restraint, a path that transcends the individual, breaks all boundaries and limitations, and leads us back to the essence in a fiery blaze of glory.
This path is the emanation which we stride into for the ultimate truth of our journey.
It fucking, excuse me? They really are, huh?
Doctor?
The boy eases his pace as he sees Titania rushing his way.
Finally, someone I know.
She cradles a thick sack of pamphlets in her arms, a little out of breath.
Ilich, gather everyone you can and have them read out these steps in the plaza for all to hear. If possible, go to the telegraph office or use a printing machine to copy flyers. Distribute as many copies as you can. I'll go to Leopoldstadt and find the Gracchus brothers. They know where to find abandoned military hot air balloons.
What are you talking about, Doctor? People are too busy trying to escape. I want nothing to do with those crazies. This? A guide for tying knots? Don't you know the world is about to end? So many warnings. Who'd want to read this?
The people who want to survive will read it. I can't guarantee anything. It's a gamble for our lives. But people have a right to try before doomsday arrives. Ilich, please trust me one more time. Please.
The boy recognizes the plea in her voice.
Fine, Dr. Clara. If this works, your coffee for the rest of your life is on me.
Don't make that kind of promise, Vinder boy. You don't even have a name.
Why?
Clutching at her own hair, she lets out a heart-wrenching wail.
Why? Why are you still leaving? I found the truth. I completed the test. I deciphered the code of Aperon.
She struggles, trying to break free from the arm holding her back, her eyes fixed on the beach before her.
Why aren't you stopping them, Six?
Six. A friendly figure comes up to them.
Hello. Are you joining them, Miss Marta?
She smiles and shakes her head, turning her face toward the leader.
I find myself uncertain of which way to go. Would you kindly give me some guidance?
The guidance I can offer you is limited, Miss Marta. I think fate knows its own fate better than anyone.
Thank you for your advice. I think I understand.
She steps into the path of no return. What is this music? This is too cheerful for a music for a group suicide. Damn. Jesus. I swear if it's fucking Grandma again.
Child, look at you. You're exhausted. I couldn't be of help then. But it's okay. The party is over now. At least let me brush your hair, darling. Or your hair will get all knotted. And it will hurt you when you try to untangle them. I'm not surprised. An old friend of ours, not. Often we learn our knots before we even know how to read and write.
I have a feeling that only Kikanya survived.
A knot could be an obstacle that breaks the consistency of a flow. And also a reminder of forgotten things. You can use just about anything on hand to make a knot. Leaves of grass, the fur of an animal, even fallen hair. But the sturdiest knots are tied with rope.
Yeah, you know, I really just can't think about knots at the moment, Grandma.
Knots are often
It's
found
like,
in many stories.
oh, don't think about it.
Signify promises, counting and measuring, an instrument of salvation, and one of execution.
Oh.
Oh, I could go on all day. The influence and power of knots can't be overstated. It is said that it was in the cutting of the Gordian knot that Alexander became the Great.
Bad time, Grandma.
Just touching the meters-long rope provides blessings to the faithful in Bellum. And tiny knots on strings can carry the history of an entire people. The ancient Inca called it quipu. The intricate variations of hundreds of fabrics, colors, and lengths of strings were used to record their stories through the ages. And to think, Shakespeare only had 26 letters to create his masterpieces. Just look around you. Don't sailors use knots to mark depths in men's sails? Or coachmen tying knots to rein their horses? And any respectable lady or gentleman knows the knots they must tie about their necks to stay in fashion. Or consider the knot-like helix structure of DNA and the changes in states of matter. Invisible to the naked eye, these knots carry some hint at a universal law. That there might be a string, like the quipu, an endless rope that records in its knots everything in the world, one that can't be seen, yet there it is, everywhere, all at once. Maybe you can tie this knot yourself. Use your hair, then form a loop, pass the end through it, and tighten it up. There you go. I hope you keep this knot as a record of the words we shared here.
No, Grandma. I keep a record as my record. The two numbers. Oh. The two numbers, each representing a pure essence of its own.
I don't understand. I should be giving them my blessings. They're brave enough to return to the essence. But instead, sadness washes over me. I should feel happy for Sophia, now that she knows her soul number. Yet, I am filled with sorrow.
You have developed as a person, 37. You became socialized. The beach is quiet, clean, and perfect again. The storm has washed away everything that's happened. The war, the crowds, and the clinking cups, all gone. It restored to the likeness of a better time, with no remnants left behind. The last echoes of an era have faded into the distance.
Why did you all leave? Is it because I wasn't fast enough? Is it because I didn't do well enough?
Her petite frame sways in the breeze until finally she crumples to the sand. Oh. Oh, damn, they really just started insulting her in the studio. Rivets of tears streamed down her cheeks, mixing with the mud on the ground. Her face, hair, and gilded robe are marred with stains, but she shows no concern as she bawls her eyes out, her grief tearing at the core of her being, like the first cries of a newborn entering the phenomenal world. Thus the leader knows the question is answered. Rather than looking on, she has chosen to be practical, involved, and suffer. And now the moment of parting has come.
Go, 37. Leave the island to the world outside. Ms. Vertin, you're clearing a path out of the mires of the phenomenal world. I sincerely hope you will steer it away from the horrors of war.
It's our duty to do so.
Six nods approvingly. The importance of the scroll needs no further proclamation.
Also, the person you were looking for, I am not familiar with a biographer named Erd.
What?
However, in my recollections from the previous 6, there was a lady with a soul number just as unique as yours.
Erd.
Are you saying?
Sadly, these vague scraps of information were all that I inherited. I hope they will be useful to you.
He turns around without another look at the empty beach. He starts walking back. Some believers trail after him without hesitation. Seeing this, the girl wipes off her tears and scrambles to her feet.
No, 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 no! Wait! 6, where are you going? Everyone is gone! Sophia, 210, 888, and now you too?
I'm returning to the cave, 37. There are still people who refuse to be caught in the cycle of hatred or give in to unrestrained passion. The entrance to the sacred place may be destroyed, but the people's faith is yet to be extinguished. We will persist in studying the scrolls, copying the scriptures, and restoring our halls. We will worship the Ancient One in penance and work to rekindle the flame of our broken beliefs.
No painting. Yeah, Interminis, yes, thank you. We will do painting. Probably tomorrow. And then Friday. I want to do some. I have some ready.
The island is a manifestation of our choices, a haven removed from the phenomenal world, a place of order and harmony. And it is our determination that will sustain its tranquil existence.
I will go with you!
No. Your choice has already been made, 37. You should not go back. The sorrows and doubts you have can only be alleviated by experiencing the outside world.
87's face turns completely pale. 6 shakes his head, looking toward the setting sun.
Thousands of years ago, the first faithful ones fled from the Roman Empire and journeyed to this island, where they founded the School of Epeiron. 500 years ago, refugees from Arabia found shelter here. They filled the cavern's shelves with copies of their writings and texts. Half a century ago, scholars who had their research exploited for warfare came and expanded our knowledge on modern mathematics. There were many 37s and 6s among them. Yet, are we any different from them in essence? Even if we are no longer here, the numbers 37 and 6 will still exist. Even if the island sank, these numbers would reappear elsewhere.
The pattern will continue.
The integer sequence is infinite, 37. Rather than clinging to a set of specific numbers, you should go and work out your own calculations and conclusions.
So now you're choosing to be wise and look on. But I don't understand. How could one be wise by being uninvolved and looking on from the sidelines?
Six lets out a sound, almost a chuckle.
You overestimate wisdom, Miss Verton. It can't do everything. Wisdom can free people from ignorance, but it can also lead them to a nihilistic void.
Hello, Jello.
Yet, someone will always seek this wisdom, even if nihilistic, to briefly rise above their worldly troubles and find some relief. And someone will
You missed
have
the
to
group
stay
suicide
here
moment.
and provide a neutral haven for the drifters of the phenomenal world, and give the lost souls a harbor to return to.
He turns again, ignoring the calling behind them this time.
Wait! Six! Wait!
She rubs her face with her palms and pulls up her robe, running down the beach. She stumbles over a pebble and falls, but pushes through the pain and rises to her feet, still running as fast as she can.
Wait, Six! Atticus!
The man stops. He had not expected to hear that name. Numbers are the essence of one's soul, and names are but echoes of the phenomenal world. Yeah, she said 6. He was born into his number long before he was given the name Atticus. 37 never once called him by that name, for she had always valued the essence above all else. Now here she stands, hair tangled with mud, knees bleeding, all battered and bruised, yet her gaze remains resolute.
Will you leave a door open for me in your cave, like when we were kids? I know the transcendental law is in disorder, but that doesn't mean the truth is gone. I will carve a new path through the chaos, calculate better solutions than ever before, and delve into the phenomenal world to discover all it has to offer. By then, if I run into problems that I can't solve, can we talk about them together? Like we used to?
3 maxims were carved on the pillars of the Temple of Apollo. Know thyself, nothing in excess, and give a pledge, and trouble is at hand. What can he say? Alleviating doubts is a leader's duty.
Yes, a door will be left open for you, 37. Both you and your friends can come in.
It's a promise. 6.
She brushes away her tears and waves to him. It's still a goodbye, but it's no longer as devastating. The last of the Aperon followers have left, leaving only the Timekeeper's team on the beach.
Zeno sent a ship to pick us up. Let's go, 37.
Already?
The researchers of Laplace would love to meet you.
The girl's shoulders are trembling.
Are you nervous? Afraid of the unknown world?
Maybe a little,
Little.
but I will get used to it.
You're about to see a whole different mess. You don't have to eat beans. I'm sorry. It's over. You have to eat beans. A familiar smile lights up on her face.
Because the nature of the universe flows in all things alike.
What a depressing story arc for our dear friends. The umbrella and the knot. Ah, right, the umbrella allegory. I remember that one. It may not be important to remember an era, but it's important to remember the people. So how'd it go?
We are prisoners within these cavern walls.
Boss.
Our gaze is held captive by the shadow's thrall.
Shadow, okay.
Until our hands clasp and our chains rattled. we united to break free from our shackles. The sightless joined forces with the soundless, and the voiceless uplifted the helpless. Together, we assembled a sliver of truth, a piece of the world hidden since youth.
A poem? Okay, the Plato cave poem. This fucking hallway foundation. Mesmer.
Have you got something for me, Mesmer?
Mesmer Jr. looks worn and tired, but her demeanor is still somewhat friendly. Dark circles are clearly visible under Mesmer Jr.'s eyes, just like every Laplace member encountered today.
Yes. They asked me to give this to you.
An umbrella?
The culmination of our research. The crystallization of man and all its wisdom. The protective gear against the storm.
Very funny.
An umbrella.
It's an umbrella.
Something you personally don't really need.
Ah, they put the knot in the bottom. She takes this artistic jab and
It's called
opens
the Equilibrium Umbrella. This is the first model, consisting of a converter, a harmonizer, and a ritual core. The converter generates a balancing field that can cast rituals in the storm, taking account of the wielder's capabilities. The harmonizer's markings are inspired by the scroll of Apeiron. Madame Lucy tested it against 162 known side effects and found it to be highly effective.
Highly effective?
The original scroll has been returned to the island. This is only a simplified and duplicated rendition.
The 162 curses aren't all of them, right?
Correct. There may be other unknown side effects, so the umbrella is only a prototype in the testing phase. And the ritual core. At first it was called the 37 Lucy Knot in honor of the two main contributors. However, both of them turned it down.
Yes. I still remember what 37 said at the time.
Yes, it took way more than those
name
two.
it after the mathematical properties of the knot, even if it's too much of a mouthful.
No. 37 is not a name, and the truth should not be dressed up with anyone's name. I only found it. I didn't invent it. I do need something named after me to prove my sense of existence. But I'm not on the island anymore. I can understand that the imaginary numbers need to honor the discovery. You may use another contributor's name for it. I'm willing to accept that.
Madame Lucy showed no interest in the naming rights, so it was transferred to the third major contributor, Adler Hoffman.
Adler?
Sadly, researcher Adler also rejected the offer, at first. We nearly ended up using the date of that day as the name. But he changed his mind after confirming he could use his family name instead.
The Hoffman Knot? You named it after Madame Hoffman?
Yes. Researcher Adler Hoffman wanted to make sure that Greta Hoffman would never be forgotten for her selfless sacrifice. Level 4 Investigator Marcus, please accept this umbrella. It is rightfully yours.
You went through all that suffering, Marcus. You get a cool umbrella. You get a cool umbrella for all the suffering. Nice,
Given
nice
the
silt
incredible
song
contributions
emotes.
you have made, you are welcome to apply for a well-deserved and extended vacation.
No on vacation.
No. I will request for permission to go out. My era has gone. But with this umbrella in hand, I will venture into the new world and marvel at what's to come.
What the fuck is that? Why do you have Ghostface twerking it, man?
Will the sucker tort taste the same?
No. With the umbrella in her arm, she bows to the Foundation staff member. Then she turns and walks towards the light. Hope maxing time. We had our depression, now be
and
happy.
lastly, The asymmetrical nuclide R in the handle of the umbrella is supposed to protect against the storm syndrome, but this still needs to be confirmed through testing.
It's okay. This is the one thing we need the most.
If you have no further questions about its usage, I'm heading back to the rehab center.
There's work to be
The
done.
afflicted researchers there are in dire need of my magnet therapy.
Magnet therapy, we gotta scramble
Don't you
their
think
brains.
one is not enough for my needs? I think 5. No, 15 might be more helpful.
Jesus! An unexpected question. Mesmer stops with surprised look on her face. Yeah, she needs one for
Our
her team.
suitcase can't protect humans from the storm. They'll need the umbrella to survive. In the future missions, I may encounter lots of...
Mesmer Jr. interrupts.
Just a reminder, Timekeeper. This is only a prototype. The application forms for the umbrella are available in the Foundation lobby. Feel free to apply for as many as you need.
You apply. You need that budget. She turns and leaves, not staying for another second.
Thank you, Mesmer.
The amount of sunlight is just right. The umbrella props open, rotating with a touch of grace. Against the white fabric, the golden knot gleams with brilliance.
37 was right. It is a beautiful shape indeed.
Damn it. The cult of the circle. Archimedes winning yet again. Please, I need to use the bathroom. Give me a break with some music. As restored to its former glory, recognizable figure stands there, having waited for a long time.
Hey, Vertin! Did you get it done?
Hi, Regulus.
Yes, it went smoothly. I was expecting something more complicated. So, to get the umbrella, you only need to fill out forms.
Huh? That's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about the brave and glorious sacrifice of my Apple II. Don't you think the Foundation should compensate me with a shiny new ship?
You're not getting an Apple the Third. Oh?
What do you mean, oh?
We didn't even bring it up.
Are you saying you totally forgot about it?
There are more important things, Regulus. We're not getting you another ship so you can sink it. Fended putting her hands on her
Easy,
shoulder.
Regulus. Those people are likely buried in paperwork right now. Just be patient and wait.
You don't deserve a boat, Regulus. Pirate captain. She twirls a golden medal between her fingers.
Lilia, how was your commendation ceremony?
They rewarded me for escorting the important item during the storm. How is delivering a scroll worthy of a reward? I'll say someone should be grateful I didn't crash into the committee building.
Yeah, you threw through the hellstorm and you're just like, that wasn't a big deal. She tosses the medal to Regulus.
Take it. Might be useful for your alchemy.
Regulus is an alchemist. Regulus brings the medal to her mouth and takes a small bite.
Oh, thanks, mate. It's made of pure gold.
Jesus.
On behalf of the pirate community, I thank you for your remarkable contribution to alchemy.
Thank you for the doubloon, Lilia.
I have one too.
Druvis walks over and places another medal in Regulus's hand. Like Lilia, she was rewarded for helping to deliver the scroll.
Please forgive my lack of contribution, Timekeeper.
She missed the island trip because of the forest they planted in the Foundation Square. Unfortunately, the square has been restored to its original condition. Doesn't fucking look like it.
It seems the awakened woods have embraced tranquility once more. Perhaps a sign of good things to come.
Perhaps.
I'm glad to see you back on your feet, Miss Truvis. In fact, there's a place I'd like to introduce you to. A flourishing island that survived both war and the storm. I think a talented druid like you would be of great help.
You want a summer vacation, Druvis, to the
Sounds
island
like a
of
place to look forward
anti-beans?
to.
The reunion is cut short by the pirates cheering.
Nice job, Druvis. It's not as big as Lilia's, but it is made of a rare kind of metal.
Oh?
This is a good start, Captain. This apple thinks we only need 300 more medals to afford a new ship.
300 more medals.
You
Better
read my
start.
mind,
Better
Mr.
start
Mate.
earning them.
When will Xeno's ceremony be held? This captain is not a fan of these ceremonies. So, could they just mail me my medal?
You're being really presumptuous there, Regulus. The rocking pirate tossed awkwardly, her eyes darting way behind the cover of her shades.
Did I miss something?
Maybe?
Are we holding a medal exchanging party?
Here, have a bar of gold, Regulus, says Sotheby. Regulus rejoices at the sight of the little lady, tears welling up in her eyes. She stretches out a hand and Sotheby immediately greets the message. Okay, I need to use the bathroom now. I can't hold it no more. I'll be back. Enjoy the music. I'm back. The pain, it's done. Okay, I'm free. I'm free at last. I swear, so it's gonna be like, oh, it was like 5 more sentences, and I'm like, I'm so mad.
But I don't have a medal. All I have is this big round golden.
A handful of weighty jewelry is placed in Regulus's hands.
Captain, I think we can buy a new ship with this.
What the fuck? Regulus wraps her in a ginormous hug and moved to tears. Praise Southerly, the most charitable woman in history, the revitalizer of the pirate community, the prime sponsor of the ingenious alchemist, and the pink vault on legs.
Regulus! Regulus!
That makes me think of the fucking, like the Spider-Man meme of Iron Man. It's just like, we have money. Oh, thank God.
The timekeeper asked me to request a new ship for you, and we have the approval. The Foundation will rebuild Apple II and pay for its maintenance. Huh?
Funny you say that, Sonetto.
Funny you say that. The tree swaying in the breeze and the sunlight streams through the leaves. It is fine rather to set sail again.
Now we have 2 new ships.
Well, I mean, you don't have to buy one right away. You keep the money. Regulus is poor. She's homeless. She lives on your couch, Verton. Notification of receiving the equilibrium on well, it really wasn't that long, damn. Special notice to all. The prototype of the first generation personal storming device, commonly known as the Equilibrium Umbrella, has been completed and validated through Miss Lucy's testing. Thank you all for contributing and sacrifices. Everything you've done will be for our history. Special thanks. Listen in order. Abigail, Adler, Afra, Alice, Miss Lucy should... But it's in alphabetical order. It's only fair. Adler got lucky with his name on this one. Oh well, he deserves it. I'll treat everyone later. Come along. Laplace, finally, free at last, and now the Turton Hall. Oh, it's meant to show like the... I see, I think you're supposed to just check it as you get it so you see how it all connects. She brushes off the raindrops from her shoulder and steps into the new world. Maybe I'll start like the inner chapter. The youth are sailing for a new world, while the old are saying goodbye to the world they knew.
"15 plugs. This should be enough to cover all socket types at our destination."
15 plugs. Oh, it's the...
Simone, pass me the experiment log, please.
She brushes the dust off the desk and takes a final inventory of the lab's equipment. She leaves the lights off, not needing them any longer. An urgent knock sounds from the door.
Come.
Before she finishes her protocol for human social customs, the door barges open.
Madame Lucy, is it true? Are you leaving Laplace?
Yes. The inquiry is over.
Oh right, her whole job
This
was
is
to
the
solve.
decision of all parties involved.
Her job was just to be in charge for Storm.
You have got to be kidding me!
The Enigma pounds on the table, sending dust from the experiments into the air.
After all the incredible contributions you've made, they're suspending you? This is absolutely ridiculous! Without you, there would be no umbrella, and everyone would have died from the side effects!
But many did perish because of me. I had underestimated the danger of the ritual, and it ended up spreading uncontrollably. Did you not once have the same opinion, researcher Adler Hoffman?
Still needs to face consequences. The robot gives him a friendly nod.
It is surprising to see you change your mind so quickly.
He wants to tap that.
But that is just what Laplace needs. The spirit of rationality and self-evolution.
Is she about to put him in fucking charge? The documents have been filed away. Simone walks up to Lucy and takes the heavy experimental apparatus from her hands. As the dust rises from her movements, Enigma lets out a cough.
I can imagine how they came to this decision. They must have considered the backgrounds of all the employees, including their social status and race.
Oh?
After 8 years, we finally created an umbrella to withstand the storm. However, our methods for achieving such progress and breakthroughs were too much for some to handle.
I mean, yeah, many people did die.
People needed an outlet for their frustrations, so someone had to be held responsible for the accidents and casualties. Numerous complaints have been filed against me, accusing me of being a cold, heartless opponent of humanity. Within the Foundation, Xeno, and even here, some are starting to question the idea of having an awakened piston as a leader of Laplace.
Oh, yeah, of course, the bureaucracy doesn't
argued
rest.
About my arcane abilities, unsure if I had them under control or if they were becoming unstable and affecting my ability to make rational decisions.
Of course. Bureaucrats. The robot realizes an overlooked detail.
I did give the nod to Miss Kikanya in violation of the confidentiality agreement. But ultimately, it helped people survive, and that is all that matters.
Yeah, well, what happened? But Enigma does not pick up on this realization. He's already outraged, fist clenched in a ball.
So they're questioning your standing because you're an awakened? An arcanist? They're doubting the rationality of a machine that values technology and progress above all else? Could anything be more absurd? Even I, a human, was on the verge of giving up. It was you who convinced me to save our species.
I do like Lucy's characterization. Not a heartless machine.
Why are you so upset? This does not affect you. In fact, you may be promoted. Laplace is setting up a new department, and you and Ulrich should have been invited to head it.
Weil das verdammt ungerecht ist!
Because this is
Diese
unjust.
Leute kennen dich nicht. Sie
These
haben
people
nicht mit dir
don't know you,
gearbeitet,
they worked
ohne
hard
dir
with you or even listen to you, yet they
Und doch
happily
ernten sie
reap the
freudig
fruits
die
of your
Früchte
labor
deiner
while
Arbeit,
showing you no
während sie
respect.
dir keinen Respekt erweisen.
So angry, hitting in the
Der
German.
einzige Grund, warum du suspendiert wirst, ist, weil du, ein Erwachter, nicht wirklich sterben kannst. Oder sie würden dir jetzt eine Ehrenmedaille auf deinem Grabstein verleihen.
The only reason you're getting suspended is because you unawakened can't really die, or they'd be honoring you with a medal on your grave right now. He's doing German.
Maybe you should take up that offer.
Maybe you should, like, what?
At least you will get a promotion as a just reward.
Enigma opens his mouth, but no sound comes out. He ran out of German. He wants to tell her she's wrong about it and wanting the promotion, but he's too flustered and angry to speak. The robotic eye slit pulses and she continues her unemotional tone.
By the way, Ulrich ended up receiving a medal. But like you, he was not exactly thrilled either. He is outside the committee building, refusing to eat in protest. But everyone knows how resilient the awakened can be.
I'm going on a hunger
going poorly.
I'm going on a hunger strike, says the robot. Yeah, we'll see. We'll wait. We're not worried. You can go at least 3 weeks.
I will suggest that one of you take this position. No one knows this research better than the two of you.
Not a chance.
The research must progress, and you also need to ensure that the results will not be abused.
A valid concern.
Scheiße. You're right.
Shit, you're right. They can terse as long as it's not in English. Not the fierce battle between his principles and his duties, but the robot doesn't notice these unimportant details. She nonchalantly walks over to the chair and runs a final battery check.
The punishment does not bother me, Researcher Hoffman. Power exists only in your dictionary, not mine.
So where are you going?
From the moment of my awakening, I have been unable to comprehend you creatures. And even now, that remains unchanged.
She states, with no emotion added to embellish her delivery. Enigma's mouth falls open in shock. Meanwhile, the robot just keeps on talking.
We operate in different ways, just like how our fuels differ. But the bright side is our paths align. Whether we are creatures or machines, humans or arcanists, most of us strive for a better life. It is this primal desire that drives progress.
Yes.
That is why I put on the mask of a human and work on improving my appearance and speech, all for the sake of better communication with you. Unfortunately, my efforts do not always pay off. Some say that the more human-like I
The
appear,
uncanny
the more
valley.
different I seem.
Pinocchio-ass plotline. She shakes her head with regret.
But I am who I am, and my motivation is not to gain recognition from others.
Yes.
Our aligned path leads us to progress, and that is all there is to it. Thanks to the invention of the umbrella, Laplace can now resume its research unhindered. And if there is someone better qualified to lead, I am more than willing to remain a humble cog in their machine.
So,
Besides, Miss C introduced me to a beautiful resort. The lake there is rich with arcane power, perfect for an awakened arcanist like me.
Green Lake?
Not only is it a resort, but also an independent team with a good amount of freedom. My only concern is if they have adequate power supply.
I do need to play some of the events.
Oh, rust might be a problem. Perhaps I should ask Researcher X about his titanium derust machine.
Titanium derust machine. He is at a loss. The robot is happily thinking about her vacation plans. She has completed all preparations for departure.
Time to go, Simone.
What year is it?
Madam Lucy, please take a look at this before you go.
A stack of reports is handed in front of her.
This is a report you compiled during the storm countdown, detailing 126 side effects and how the scroll alleviates them. I have some questions about the data for Type 34.
Type 34? Lucy flips it open and dutifully goes through the list one last time.
Yes, I can see a few errors in here. Unfortunately, I have to complete all of the handover procedures today. Perhaps you can ask Mr. Ulrich about it later.
Is that the one for the Invisible Man? She hands it back to Enigma, but he does not reach for it. He looks at her, grief-stricken.
The side effects left a mark on you, didn't they? There are 162 side effects, not 126. There was also an obvious typo in the data for Type 34. We noticed it long ago and corrected it.
You have brain damage,
Took
Lucy.
Only 5 seconds. You sacrificed so much for this report, yet you could not see such glaring mistakes. You called me Researcher Hoffman earlier, a name you haven't used since you took over Laplace 8 years ago. To avoid confusion with my sister, you and our colleagues started calling me Adler instead.
Moving closer, he asks grimly.
How much data did you lose to impair your research abilities like this? Is this why you have to leave Laplace now? The progress you've made has helped so many, but at what cost to your own well-being?
The robot does not answer, a rare occurrence. From her side, Simone gently takes the file for her.
We should go, Madame Lucy.
Goodbye, Researcher Adler. Thank you for correcting my mistake.
Oh no. She is not too pleased about the brain damage. She walks away with steely steps, not looking back.
Alright, fine!
He grips the doorframe, ignoring the strange looks from the hallway.
I'll take up that role and do what you've been nagging me to do. I'll take care of those pesky committees. But just so you know, I'm not doing this for the higher-ups who look down on us, but for the people who look up to us from below.
Why have you consigned yourself? You've consigned yourself to hell, Adler. Committees? Bureaucracy? You're doomed. Her duty here is done. Then another voice calls out. Ulrich?
Madame Lucy!
The corridors are bustling with people. Researchers, clerks, directors, and security. Every Laplace employee is in the corridors from bottom to top floor. The same voice shouts, "Oh!
All attention! Salute!"
Papers litter the air like snowflakes. Everyone say goodbye in their own language, tossing files over the railings. The countless drafts, designs, and forms from the past 24 hours rain down. They were created for the storm and have completed their mission. Just as did the robot.
Simone, why are they throwing papers at me? Are they rejecting me and banishing me?
No. No, Lucy.
On the contrary, madam, they are showing their reverence.
Oh, I see.
The robot is without a face and emotion module today, so she turns away from the crowd. The sunlight dances on her metallic surface, enveloping her in a golden aura.
Let us go, Simone. I miss the Laplace Chargers already.
God damn it.
There is a 230-volt bath at the resort, right?
Bath? Jesus. A stroll in the rain, a soul in the rain too. Oh god, is this grandma? So which poor sap's up for the spot next? Pale green characters flee and in a second dozen of the message green and fluorescent stream at the same time. It's clear to see that life must go on. Oh, Ricky said wrong. Someone other than Lucy, I guess. No one wants that seat. It's electrified. He's on the hunger strike in front of the committee building. I guess he'd rather starve to death than sit in the electric chair. How about John? He's a man with clear logic. This sign shouldn't be her fault. The best option is to let her come back. Which John? I hope you don't mean the one who speaks in hexadecimal. I recommend John from mechanical engineering. He's very creative, forward-thinking. Definitely, this is they're chatting on their fucking on the Laplace 4chan group. Last week's major was caused by that John starting all lap. He's been suspended. Has been undergoing surgery ever since. I'd rather pick John from the medical team. John from the medical team. So he's help him. And he's still seeing like, man, being a John, what about John from theoretical physics labs? He's never made any danger and won't be future. He only cares about long, perfectly simple man for charge. John from the thought fly for a transfer a long time ago. The only person laying on that group is probably Adler who forgot his transfer file. So Adler is indeed currently the best theoretical physicist in all Laplace. No need to even add one of. I can't find a John sinful of the chain charge. Isn't there a John with the judgment? What? Why is it better sense of Lucy of humor than Lucy's would be plus? I think you might just be able. I think you might be able to find a John funnier than Lucy, but that's it. My suggestion is that we all join Ulrich preventing any politician John or placeholder John from putting up in that position on that basis. Demand Lucy's return. There's official screenshots from Lapis forums in such cheap detail. I found them on the... That's funny. Good idea, seeing the front community bill. I'll do a few Dutch start knowing to tell me why we're... Should someone tell me why we're only considering Johns? Why is it only Johns? Okay, so we have an inner chapter into a new world. Is this... Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Do I do to a new world before I start doing the events? Because I have Green Lake, I have that one. I have Golden City, which I know is before Chapter 8. I need to unlock the other ones. I have not, I sort of didn't realize I need to actually grab them immediately after. Oh, this one has Lucy. So maybe I need to do this one. Oh, this is new. This one's new. Okay. So probably not this one. I've already done Route 77, so I don't need to unlock that one. It is, yeah, it's not that long.
Claire, from my head, I'm sorry, I had no idea. A quick coat of paint should do the
Put some
trick.
matte varnish on there. That's all you need to do, man. Yeah, I'm gonna start it at least. 14. Complete the previous dialogues. A cute Soneto outfit. Ooh. I at least want to go for another hour or so. The long journey wears you down. It's only your force of will that has carried you this far. But the rocking pirate is still filled to the brim with energy. She finds a smooth, flat rock that still holds some warmth from the sun, taking a seat before raising her drink to toast towards the horizon. The last hand of Dr. Papper rests beside her.
That's the stuff. Nothing beats a Dr. Pepper after saving the day.
Okay, sounds like it's right after.
Are you worrying about other things? We just took down Arcana and snagged the storm immunity. Why not kick back for a minute, mate?
What year are we in? That's so important.
The best thing about this whole thing is I ended up with 2 ships in one day.
What are you gonna do with 2 ships? You can barely hold on to one.
Let's treat ourselves to fizzy drinks and get all puffed up today.
I would like a fizzy drink, but I'm drinking fucked up juice instead. I thought you'd prefer to celebrate with coffee.
The brown bean juice the math geeks hate so much? You think I'd make a fuss again? Well, coffee would be lovely, but right now Dr. Pepper is my jam. So, maybe next time.
Maybe next time. What a way to say that. She just actually isn't the punching bag anymore. It's a fine respite, as she said. There's nothing stopping you from enjoying the refreshing flavor of the bubbly soft drink. Do you think we'll ever make it? I have to go. Thanks for the Dr. Pepper. What is the rocket pirate thing of this voyage?
Aside from my
No more
sinking
getting thrown,
ship,
no more jail.
not too shabby. Plenty of adventures, surprises, and treasures. The only problem? This bloody island.
Did you get? Are you shipwrecked again?
So many rules! Can't even eat beans without getting a lecture. What's with the Abraxas biting people? What's with people biting people? Don't they understand that rules are made to be broken?
Okay, what the fuck is going
No
on?
way people this obstinate could ever write good lyrics. Can you imagine? 6 spitting rhymes. I'm dead. But let's be honest, that last meal was absolutely smashing. They went out with a bang, didn't they?
This feels like a very
Striding
weird
into the
recap.
storm to prove their beliefs? How cool was that?
Not very cool at all.
I was half tempted to join them, but I reined it in. Not today. This rockin' pirate will never suffer the same fate of those number crunchers. Because my grand finale will be the one that rocks the world, mate.
You're gonna die in a shipwreck. You're going down with your ship one of these days. You have 2 more chances, Regulus. I have to go. Thanks for the Dr. Pepper.
Glad you enjoyed that. If you ever want more Dr. Pepper, I'm here for you.
Sure. Oh. It's all gonna be dialogue tasks, isn't it? 37, what do you have to say? A genius has decided to leave behind her orderly and familiar realm to dive into the chaotic turns of the new world. She stands on the beach, lost in her thoughts, the waves gently lapping at her feet. I stand beside her.
Vertin?
Yes. She notices your arrival, but her eyes are still fixed on the sea.
What's wrong? I'm calculating the perfect time to set sail.
I know a person only speaks a number. What do you plan? What you do? Once you leave the island.
This question is unresolved.
Why do you have to say it like that?
The outside world is too murky, too distant from the essence.
You just went through the essence.
My mind becomes clouded and dull, limiting the power of my arcane skills. But maybe I can take it on as a new project. Make this murky world clean again.
Welcome to joining the Foundation, I guess. Or else you'll be homeless.
Sophia will love it too. If she comes back.
Yeah, she's in a cult now. I'm sorry. I should get going.
I think we'll meet again soon.
Okay, yeah, okay. It's all gonna be like this. This doesn't seem long. Just future talks. That 768 nautical mile flight was barely a warm-up for the pilot and her trusty broom. Perched at the highest point on the island, she takes a moment to fully savor her most recent flight. Hi, Adeptus. Hey, Adeptus Drunk is showing up right when we get to the alcoholic of the group. She takes a deep swig from her canteen before shaking her head.
Hey, Vertin, come drink with me.
She's drinking more
Only
vodka.
Kids like Regulus drink soda. You should get used to vodka.
I'm underage too.
I'm underage too.
Sheesh, you were never the model student, but now you sound like one.
I have a sixth sense for these kind of
You're not into
things.
drinking holy water. At least chat with me.
I'm
Or the
underage.
joy of drinking will be lost.
Have you heard anything from Xena?
Zeno, it's a party over there.
After they
They've been
bombed
wanting to
that
erase
woman?
Arcana from existence since 1999. And they finally did. The bomb flattened the entire military base, leaving nothing behind. The authorities have officially confirmed her death.
I still think that's one of the funniest ways I've ever seen like a fucking wizard character fucking die. Oh yeah, let's just teleport her onto a fucking bomb.
Now everyone in Xena is celebrating the victory.
Yeah, you fucking wish.
There was a
Not
commendation
the way
ceremony.
they wrote that.
Even the dogs were honored with medals. But accolades mean nothing to me, so here I am, talking to you.
I should get going.
Paka! Maybe you can join me for another ride sometime.
Maybe when you break me out of the
Not like
nightmare
the last
realm.
time when you were sick, but in an actual air fight.
Please no. What? Tenetto? Ah. Oh, Southerby. What do you have to say, Southerby? You haven't gotten to say much this chapter, really. The little lady's trudging along the beach, dragging a suitcase stuffed to the brim behind her. She rarely travels with this much luggage, usually preferring to tuck everything into her dress. You can't help but wonder what she could have brought along that would be worth all this trouble. Her meth lab. She brought her meth lab.
Is there a gentleman who can help me? Oh, it's Vertin! Hooray! Could you act the part of a gentleman and help
help me carry the suitcase?
Vertin is built different.
What's in it?
The moving pictures of Typhon I chose for my new island friends, including Typhon and the Auto Island, Typhon and the Pegasus, Typhon and the battle against Jupiter. All a perfect gift.
She
for
brought
new
a fucking
friends.
TV in movies for them.
I know what you're worrying about, but don't worry. Miss Moisson approved my request, so I asked the Foundation to make copies for everyone. Even though she said something like, no copyright issues in this time and year. Is copying not right in this era? Typhon never cared about such details when sharing with friends.
Forbidden movies. You notice the strips of black plastic peeking out from her suitcase. They appear to be films. Oh god.
Could you carry the suitcase for me?
Oh
Bless
right.
your heart.
It's not VHS. She brought a whole projector. Jesus. That's why it's so fucking heavy. It's a whole fucking movie projector. From the 30s.
Of course. Leave it to me.
It's better not to expose the films to open light. You take the case in your only free hand.
Thanks again, Vertin. Say, do you happen to know of any dark and empty rooms?
Yeah, there's a lot of
We can
open.
enjoy Typhon's moving pictures on a wall there with our new friends.
So there's been another storm. How have things been at the Foundation while we were
Thank you
gone?
for asking, Vertin.
Oh, you're very excited
Everyone
about
at
that?
the Foundation may look tough, but they're all really friendly.
Sure.
They only
Oh.
asked for 500,000 Sharpodontes as the compensation for turning the Foundation building into a treehouse. 500,000. Can you believe it? That's not even worth a dragon's heart. I have a feeling the so-called compensation was just a gesture to alleviate my guilt.
Oh my god.
They were too considerate to embarrass a lady.
You're too rich!
How chivalrous they were. Besides, I also got acquainted with the great Ms. Buanish. She is a lovely lady who has been guiding me through the Foundation.
I can't fucking
I would have
remember who
loved
she
to
is.
hold a ball to show my appreciation, but Mr. Carson told me that if a lady always responds with, I need to think about it, then her answer is no.
Mr. Carson's been rejected a dozen
Perhaps
times.
she's not into balls.
Poor man.
Have you known Ms. Buanish for long, Vertin?
Matilda.
Could you
Oh,
possibly share her interest with me?
I forgot her last name. Okay, thank you. Miss Buanish. She's French. You can leave Typhon to me.
I knew it, Vertin. You must really enjoy lugging suitcases around.
Yeah. Vertin is built different. Druvis? The druid is taking a stroll through the war-torn woods. She rests her hand on the starred trunk of an old all tree, intently listening to its quiet whispers in the wind.
A beautiful morning to you, Verdin.
Verdin.
As you described, this is a forest worth looking forward to. Branches of the trees are arranged in a perfect pattern, showing a sense of harmony and unity. I can see the gentle and caring nature of the guardian of the forest.
That is high praise.
Indeed.
How dry
All
is
branches
that?
follow the same pattern and grow in the same way. The edges of squares give rise to triangles, and the edges of triangles give rise to squares. I may not be familiar with this trimming style, but I can hear the trees humming with joy.
Yeah,
That pattern is called the Pythagoras tree.
I have heard of this Pythagoras. He was a mathematician.
something feels odd about the dialogue
Little did I
here.
know that his theorem could be expressed on trees. My respects to the sagacity of the ancients.
Something don't seem right. How have you been keeping? How are you?
I am grateful for your concern, Verdin. I am well. The
Did
Foundation
she
did
phone
not
this
make it
one
hard
in?
for me to repair the square. Instead, they collected data on the potential damage that the proliferating plants could cause to the Foundation's infrastructure.
Hello?
They also thoroughly examined the growth potions made by Miss Sotheby. So it seems our next protest will need a new strategy. It won't be as easy.
Your next protest. I should get going.
I would love to talk to the trees again. They are delightful. Farewell for now.
Have fun, Miss Druvis. Alright, who's next? Okay, I can't think about it. The Millennium sits in front of the IDM, her expression emotional. She placed a hand on her face and her fingers carefully running over her cheeks as if they were unfamiliar. For a brief moment, you can't quite place who she is. You recognize the metal oh, it's Lucy. Her face seems unfamiliar.
Nice to meet you, Timekeeper.
Oh, what the hell?
I have intended to visit you, but training interfered. Forgive me for meeting you like this instead.
You have hair now. And more skin? Are you really trying to get yourself like a oh, I'm not saying she looks bad. You know, at least she's covering her things up. I don't know if it's worse or not. She's covering up a little bit more now, I guess. She's got that giraffe neck problem, unfortunately. It's a bit long. It feels like it's getting longer the more I look at it. Come on, just hook up with Adler already. I'm sure that's what you want to do once you've perfected your human suit.
Training?
Yes, training. I was instructed to leave Laplace and go on a vacation.
Drufus neck, yeah.
Just as I was wondering where and how I was going to accomplish this task, Madame Z recommended your suitcase.
Oh.
So I prepared this spare body for easier communication with the members in your suitcase.
Hi.
Considering the presence of underage individuals, I opted for a softer material.
Underage materials?
Hopefully, they will be comfortable with the temperature of my metal.
Why would they need to feel your temperature of your metal?
Training, it is to master the art of resting.
The art of resting?
I would like to inquire, how does one define the concept of resting?
Why is the soft... resting is when you stop working for a while.
Apologies for the interruption, Timekeeper.
No, Lucy, go back to
This is a
Lapis. Your
paradox.
husband misses you.
My work has ordered me to rest. If I were to stop working, then I would have to stop resting too. Please provide an alternative suggestion.
Jesus. I'll catch up with you later. We can discuss it then.
See you soon, Timekeeper. Remember, we still need to complete the resting plan.
A resting plan. I need my vacation scheduled. The IDM has completed its mission, but its screen is still lit. Someone is still on the line.
It's a 7-letter word. The second letter is A and the third letter I.
He messaged
Failing, failure, jailing, painful.
Okay, who dares? Oh, that's... Ew. Alright. Failing, failure, jailing, painful.
No, not these. Open your mind.
Open your mind.
What about Rainbow?
Good one. Then the 6 is O, the start of opportunity. Wait, who's talking? There is no one around me. Is the IGM talking? Are you an awakened one?
Bro, you're freaking out, man.
This is Vertin speaking.
The timekeeper? I was so relaxed I forgot to check the microphone. Most of the staff
Chill
is
now.
preparing funerals for the deceased. If you have anything to say, I'll pass it on.
How's Lapis been with Lucy gone? How have you been without your wife?
She dumped a mess on Ulrich and I. So
Literally.
research team would become its own department and focus on studying the Equilibrium Umbrella. And Ulrich and I are going to head it. Once he's done with his hunger strike, we'll have to decide who's going to be in charge of all the boring stuff Madame Lucy couldn't be bothered to deal with. Stuff like politics, getting along with people, and working with other organizations.
Liaison work.
I must say that Laplace is being
Boss.
overly technocentric here. They couldn't find anyone else to head the department, except for this unsociable researcher, and this awakened thing that can't even show emotions like a normal person.
Ulrich is very emotional.
The social scene at Laplace is going to be a disaster.
I'll leave you to your puzzles then.
So were you just here for small talk? I was told it would help with my resocialization. Thanks.
You've quit the bottle. You're making friends. You're doing a crossword puzzle. It's so nice. Mesmer? That looks like Mesmer. Dream Builder stands perfectly still by the sea, unaware of her surroundings. What are you doing here? A stack of gilded white umbrellas lies piled at her feet. She keeps her weary eyes shut, her body swaying gently in the sea breeze. Put a jacket on her.
Ugh, it's hot. Please move these people out into the hallway. This room's turning into a sauna.
She's shimmering, the sweat building on her forehead until she slowly begins opening her eyes.
Burton?
But, Burton?
Thanks for the jacket. But I doubt anyone will catch a cold in this weather. It's been a while since we saw each other outside the Foundation, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I should probably thank you for the extra work you're causing me. Finally, I have a chance to escape the daily grind and enjoy some fresh air.
You wish.
Even though some of the Foundation staff are starting to see me as your go-between.
Oh
Whatever.
no.
It's nice to get away from the screaming patients once in a while. Here, the Equilibrium umbrellas you requested.
Yep. How have the Lapis researchers been doing since the church? Have you considered a different job? No, she loves her job.
They are managing, but unfortunately, some were beyond saving when they recited the incantation.
Yeah.
The survivors were impacted in two different ways. Some looked fine on the outside, but their minds were definitely unstable. Of those people, some were just tired and having a bad day. I put them to sleep. That was easy.
They're dead. No, they're in the
There
fucking
were also
time
people
chamber.
who were severely deformed by the curse. They had changed so much that they were unrecognizable. These patients quickly adapted to their new appearance and began to enjoy scaring their colleagues.
They're fucking memesters.
Sometimes their pranks would go too far, and the traumatized victims would end up coming to me.
Please, make the sludge man
The sane
stop.
Arcanists are now more troublesome than the insane. It just goes to show how unpredictable Arcanists can be.
I mean, they gotta make the best of their fucking new mud bodies or being fucking invisible.
It's no big deal. Just part of the job.
I mean, Invisible Man's probably the luckiest
Now, if
one.
you don't mind, please verify the delivery and confirm receipt of the items you requested.
Yeah, you're working.
The faster you count, the sooner I can take a break.
You want a nap? Understandable. Her heavy eyelids slide closed as she drifts into another dream. She could fucking sleep while standing. Who's next? Matilda? Burton! Please, Burton! The voice owner has found you before you could even look for her. Like a trained athlete, the divination genius charged towards you. Her ovulum stood carried under her arm.
Aha! Finally caught you!
Did you?
Think you can hide from me?
Did you really think you could sneak off to the twist ball without the knowledge of the monitor assistant Matilda?
No, I wasn't going,
Twist
number
ball.
3.
You can't fool me. The lovely Sotheby has given away the details of your plan.
What?
You should feel lucky that I'm soft-hearted and generous with other people's mistakes. Now, if you invite me to this ball, I will forget about what happened.
There is no twist ball, Matilda.
There is no
You
twist
expect
ball.
me to believe that?
She sees the genuine look on your face and her confidence starts to waver.
Do you mean that? Was Miss Sotheby pulling a prank on me?
Sotheby wants to throw a twist ball.
Perhaps she forgot that she was supposed to hold the ball.
So no one was left out. Elle ne va pas se lancer dans une danse de twist fou.
Won't be doing some silly twist dance.
You'd better be telling the truth. I hope you will come up with a more tasteful event next time.
Wasn't my
Be
idea.
sure to invite me. As the monitor assistant, I am obligated to be there and supervise.
Sure, Matilda. this is really the job of what being number 3 with the bronze medal gets you, huh? You're welcome to join us.
Join you? You mean leaving here with you? Also with her?
She's blushing.
You can't trick me into breaking the rules. I will become a Foundation investigator all on my own.
Sure you will.
And I will outdo you and Sonetto in this position. By then, you will be hoping to join me, not the reverse.
They're already ahead of you by leagues. I'm sorry, we're giving you an in. Use nepotism, Matilda.
Which is not another ball without me, I should hope. You're cleverer than this 13. You know you can't fool me. I will be watching.
Sure you will, with your weird orb, watching people at inappropriate times. This inner chapter's weird. X? Your direct supervisor chooses a perfect place in me, and it's not too eye-catching, nor is it quiet that you can't find her easily. He's holding a medal in one hand and an award announcement in the other. Thermos stuff is this. Oh, Z?
Congratulations, Vertin. The Foundation is pleased with your recent performance.
I wonder when Z will be playable.
I am here to award you on behalf of the Foundation.
Are you? She puts the medal and speech in a folder and hands them to you.
I know you're not a fan of these ceremonies, so here's your medal and a brief statement on your achievements.
Thank you. Yeah, of course they don't like the ceremonies. They turned, they did horrible things at the ceremonies. Remember when they released the SWAT team and tear gassed the children? Are people still celebrating? People still celebrating.
You could say that. But some wasted no time in securing their next step. They're already seeking partnership with Laplace on the development of the Equilibrium umbrella.
Yeah, everyone needs an umbrella.
The umbrella will allow the Foundation to move freely during the storm. The committee should announce a new bill on field investigation soon. The balance within the Foundation will shift once more. The politicians will be busy.
Yeah, and what about
Speaking of
getting
balance,
this,
we should be equipping frontline investigators with Equilibrium umbrellas as a top priority.
Yes, and in normal people?
No need to rush, Vertin. Take your time and rest.
What year is it?
Enjoy the company of your friends before you set out again.
Stop
Don't
hiding
worry about
things
the
from me.
reports. I'll handle them. You've been busy ever since becoming the timekeeper, and you deserve a break.
Yeah, the trauma. The trauma building that were part of the training. Apple, okay. Red Fruit is enjoying himself peacefully in the wine cellar. Is he fucking drinking? It's Rosie Hue. It's incredibly vibrant today, perhaps due to the wine. He is drinking. You alcoholic.
Good morning. Or evening, my lady.
I can't believe Apple is an alcoholic.
Yes.
I expected better of him.
The wine on this island is exquisite.
This apple, pledges to personally take on the task of documenting these wines and preserving their names for posterity.
Yeah.
They will be called Cuvée Aperon, in honor of this respectable school of thought.
They're gone, boss, you alcohol. Well, the school has been divided. I don't think that matters. I mean, there's still people on the island. Regulus might disagree with
That
the
should
name.
not be a problem. She is still too young to drink.
She's too young to drink.
And this apple
But can have
knows
a
that
boat?
deep down, she isn't as annoyed by the people and this island as she seems. In fact, she is a natural at adapting. After all, she settled into the Foundation with ease.
One moment, I'm getting a call from a Madre. Hello. Yeah. You need me? I don't know, get some pizza rolls. Yeah. Yeah. Go into the store. I have a hankering for pizza rolls. Don't. There's something I just want some. All right. That it's just that year. That's that craving you get once a year for something. You know. I just want some pizza rolls. I got stuff to dip them in.
The apple is immensely grateful that the captain is
Thanks,
always
Red.
by your side, and there is no need to worry. It should also be beneficial for her to see more of the timeline.
Hi, Red. Thanks. Fucking the shaker. Dodd, you showing me your lunch too? And Dozy? And all kinds of stuff? And squats. I actually went to the gym today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, Red. Hey! Imagine going to the gym. What are you trying to see, your 50s or something? Ha! The gym isn't going to be the gym won't be the reason I see my 50s.
But please watch over her, Miss Verton. Her rock star spirit may lead her to an early demise.
What? What?
Like other rock stars, the captain's carefree and daring nature constantly puts her in danger, making every minute potentially her last.
Catch me up on the lore, I'm behind. How behind? We just built an umbrella that lets people survive the storm.
This is what this apple has observed in the rock community over the years.
After, watching the island people commit collective suicide.
Bon voyage, Miss Verton.
Yes, the storm. There is a storm. You are so far behind. Concerned father. Concerned alcoholic father. He was just fucking sloshed on that stuff. Laplas's unpredictable inventor is busy building another mysterious device on the island. It appears to resemble a catapult.
Hey, Verton, what a lucky surprise.
Last thing...
I'm setting up a new Goldberg machine. This place is going to be a hub.
Last thing I remember is meeting the redhead starter character in Apple. My man! That was 7 chapters ago in the prologue. Bruh.
When a seagull glides over the ocean and builds a nest on one end of this lever, a stone will be flung from the other end.
What the fuck?
Which will fly all the way to...
What the fuck are you building, X?
Though the fun will be spoiled if I tell you now. See for yourself when I'm done.
You're putting a lot on this fucking
Why don't we
seagull.
talk about something else? Like Laplace? You might want to hear what a mess it is over there.
Yeah, they got rid of the wife bot. As Laplace Society will be Lucy's successor, I heard an awakened employee is starting a hunger strike. Yeah.
They have no idea who can take her place. She was much loved, as one could tell from that epic farewell.
I saw you pulled my waifu, white-haired Russian sword healer lady. I see. Yeah. Because she's a free starter character. I have her maxed out because she's easy. Well, easy to roll. I don't have her, like, actually maxed out.
Nobody has the courage to sit on
She's
her
not even the
recharger
best.
throne, as you never know when you'll get burned.
No.
And it will
She's
take
not even
some
the
time
best
to
Russian.
transform the office back into a space for living beings to use.
Yeah, you get her for free after like a week when you start a new account. I got her for free, Red. She is a welfare unit, Red.
I have to admit that sometimes I prefer the chaos. Since nobody has time to tell us what to do, we already have exciting projects in the pipeline.
I have grievances with you now. Better get going.
I'll catch you later. I've got a couple of gadgets to tune up.
You played this game before me, and yet I know more about it than you. You know your chief assistant will be here, just like she knows you'll come looking for her. It's been ages since you last saw her in anything other than the Foundation uniform. That's how you know an actual holiday is finally here.
Good morning, Timekeeper. We have finally completed all of our assigned
I
tasks.
like her casual outfit. That's cute.
The Foundation gave me a break, but
You gotta go
I
back
don't know
on the
what to do with my free
grind,
time.
Tsunade.
would you mind if I spent some time with you?
No, you're free, sure.
Certainly. We can chat a little.
Listen, pal, I have ADHD, which means even though I pay attention, I choose not
you,
to and
Timekeeper.
blame ADHD
I wanted to talk to
instead.
you about the mission we just had, especially about Sophia.
Are we gonna kill her for
Sorry,
betrayal?
This is about to sound like a work report.
We gotta.
I'm not
Are
very
you
good
blushing?
at small talk. Can you start the conversation?
I'm not good at small talk. We'll meet Sophia again.
Yes, as enemies.
Yeah, we gotta
I
put her
could
out of
not
her
understand
misery.
Her motives. She was one of the most devout believers I knew. So why did she turn her back on Aperon?
Because
She knew Manus Vindicte never cared for the lives of others. She witnessed the suicide attacks carried out by Manus followers on the island.
she's
She
very
experienced it all
cringe.
firsthand.
Yeah, and that's
I
why
know
she
that
needs
their
to be.
intention was to provoke war, and the invading soldiers must have had their assistance.
Yeah, and
The islanders were thrust into war, their beliefs shattered, and their vulnerability then exploited by the Manus, who welcomed them with open arms.
yeah, because you guys
I
didn't
feel
warn them about
frustrated,
Manus.
Like I've lost another debate. I knew the right answers, but could not articulate it. I had to watch them die without being able to convince them otherwise.
They made their choice. You guys just didn't warn them. It's
I
literally
wish I
your
didn't
fault.
lose this debate,
I choose to blame
Timekeeper.
you. You waited too late. Sorry, I have other things. Sorry,
It's
your
okay,
depression.
Timekeeper.
I gotta
Don't
go.
let me keep you. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah,
We
that was a
can talk
depressing
later
topic.
when you
Good
have
luck.
time.
I don't want to talk anymore. Bye. Who's left? There's one person left. The radio. Not who I thought it would be, but okay. The Reen radio is basking under the sun, bathing in its warmth. You can't tan, you're melting your parts. Since she doesn't have a human face to make expressions, it's hard to read her mood. However, since the 5th dimension's Aquarius is playing from her speakers, it might suggest she is in good spirits. She snaps up the moment she notices your presence, and the music shifts to a 4-note motif, just like Beethoven's Fate knocking at the door.
Hello? Miss Vertin, what brings you here? Have they finally decided my verdict?
Oh yes, are you about to be killed?
I hope my recent actions were enough to prove my innocence.
Oh, you were being stripped for parts. She shivers nervously and the music seems to crackle along with her.
Really? That is wonderful news. I am relieved to hear that I have been helpful.
Yeah, magic radio.
These past few days have left me on edge, wondering if they would pry open my battery cover or submerge me in formalin.
No.
Or even take me apart in search of enemy signals.
We gotta know the truth, Miss
Thank you
Radio.
for your confidence in me.
We need you to undress, Miss Radio.
So, am I allowed to move freely within the Foundation now?
No one's allowed to do that.
Cleaning, polishing, and perhaps a coat of wax, if I can find someone to do it.
My god, you want someone to wax you? I didn't know you were this inappropriate. I shall leave that to your leisure.
In that case, why
Freak.
don't we enjoy a little pampering time together?
Pampering time. You want to go to the spa?
We could slather ourselves in machine oil, bask in the sun, and let the rays zap our impurities away.
The radio wants to get oiled up. Alright, yeah, a lot of good crafting materials. Hand over the outfit, not you calling the radio a freak. Yeah! Miss Radio is a freak.
Is overflowing. It's cold. Just like a flowing wine.
I like this outfit.
Where am I?
Where are you? You're home now, I guess. Oh. Is this just a repeat?
Did you find?
Oh.
Certainly. Which from AM?
The name is
Erd?
Ah, the biographer.
I can't be sure.
Oh, I will gladly help and pay close attention to the name.
Okay, okay. It just lets me see the other path if I wanted to. Damn, I finished chapter... I finished the first arc? And now we're on to these ones? Is this chapter 7? No, that was chapter 7. This is chapter 8. The living and the rest.
Who should be killed? Human or...
Oh yeah, the recap video. Here, Red, here's the recap video.
past do you want to return?
They released this recently.
The past with the right order, of course.
I gotta remember all these rat bastards.
And this mutation has turned money into food in people's eyes.
Don't forget me.
Into the torture... Into the torture orb.
The way I prefer.
Sonetto, stop them!
They wanted to know the outside world.
But the student handbook asks us
And they got what they fucking deserved.
Checkmate. Vertin, the person we rely on, is being hypnotized in the rehab center.
I will do what I can, in my power.
Sense of justice.
Release us! Set Vertin free!
Storm reformation, manpower and discipline. Past.
What?
Finally.
Lilia, the best Russian lady.
First?
Vertin.
Just reminded me why I hate Constantine.
But the Tempest blocked every signal I sent for help.
Pardon me? This is the year 2007, is it not?
This is an archaic arcanist group we're dealing with.
I beg you, do not take your conflict in the phenomenal world into the realm of truth.
I take not thought for needless disputes.
Yeah, sure. Starts needless disputes.
Did you bring the humans' army here?
Bombing.
The island of the painting. Is that where the timekeeper is at now?
Inspired by the Golden Isle.
I am
This is very
intrigued
nifty.
by the name of your little group, the Circle.
Oh, oh yeah, the shock therapy.
I read the storm immunity ritual. We did it.
In other
Did
words,
you?
we will all be taken by the emanation?
Remember.
I shall die today.
What was that?
3D animated her dying? What is this 3D
And
animations?
this is what you call a promise. Is and not. The oldest, fastest, and most basic ritual. The key to braving the storm.
But people have a right to try before Doomsday arrives. Why aren't you stopping them, Six? No!
And you couldn't
Leave
do
the
it.
island to the world outside.
The culmination of our research, the crystallization of man and all its wisdom, the protective gear against the storm. It's called the Equilibrium Umbrella.
Alright, Red, here you go, if you're still fucking here. There's your recap. They did 3D from one of the trailers, must have reused it. Gotcha. Weird. Alright. So I'll do reflections. Oh, download resources. Well, yeah, I don't have to download them. I know Green Lake takes place before Golden City. I was told I should do Golden City. And I assume Green Lake is before that, so I should probably do Green Lake 2. I got that other one mostly because I had the one girl as a 6-star. Peak characters in that event, I'll probably do it next week. I want to try and do like I'm going to at least do Green Lake and Golden City before I do Chapter 8. Or should I do the first part of Chapter 8? I don't know. Where is it explained when they end? Which event explains why they're in 1990 in Route 77? Unpacking, yeah, unpack, boss. Oh, wait.
Damn it! Just wait and see, Jay. I'll make you pay.
Wait and see. Okay, I clicked on I clicked on Golden
Hey.
City.
Gio, right?
Giovanni? I'm watching a trailer.
You forgot this.
Oh.
If you need help, find me in the New Age Market.
Here's your fucking. Hey man, here's a knife. 1990.
So this is the New Age Market. Then this must be where those two troublemakers are hiding.
And now some bad news.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is to make a deal with Hate Street's very own Joe for a slice of that tasty New Age Market pie.
Okay, I know he's a 6-star.
Let's play a game.
I know it's another character that's playable.
Don't you see it?
Enough! I'd rather die out there than stay here and never live at all. Mind yourself, please.
The revelation!
Oh no.
Revelation is coming!
Manus Rat. He had the corruption.
The game isn't over yet, Jay. The Honorable Apostle and Miss Mercuria have been expecting you.
What in the fuck?
Jay, what are you going to do when your friends point their knives at you?
Oh, cool. She's
How
Manus.
do we keep their sacrificial lambs from leaping off the cliff?
Oh, broke his fucking little knife. It looks like Matilda just is wrapped up in something she shouldn't have. Alright. Let's watch Green Lake's trailer. What's Green Lake's? I'm just watching trailers at this point. Oh, is this Friday the 13th? Welcome to Green Lake.
That was a night in 1971. A night with pouring rain.
Okay, Horrorpedia.
In that rain, the communication center of Xeno lost contact with the Green Lake campsite.
But wasn't it a story?
Wasn't it made up? No. We all died.
I am kind of attracted indeed.
Staying here is really not a wise choice for you.
God, the old stole braces.
You can just expel us.
Someone is passing messages to us through these notes.
Look inside.
We have been with a butcher whose identity is unknown to all of us.
Murder mystery?
Xeno Youth Force. We are in real danger now.
Oh boy. Another horror mystery. Hi, boss.
Lonnie! Lonnie! Stop playing hide and seek! This is not funny!
The critters are multiplying. Things are getting
Shout out to 1999 for the only game having Horrorpedia in it. Zombies. The Nightmare at Green Lake. Alright. The One Flower House main event. The old teeth and worn marks. And so it take me like 2 weeks before I get, you know, the to unlock another one. I gotta figure out which ones I should unlock next. Except this one. I already did that one. Very interesting. Very good options. Oh, achievements. To Solitude. Complete the Vesemont main story on hard. Ah, I see. Thank you. Game. Not enough for, you know, not enough for another role. Wait, what do you want? Oh, right. We got new music. Where are you? Are you good? Are you another? Most of these songs are just depressing. Are you depressing? You don't sound that depressing. Sort of bleh for what I want in my, you know, lovely main spot. Okay, it was kinda getting in there. Here, you can have that. Broadcast shuffle play. I gotta get my reverse 1999 Spotify. Half of my songs in my Spotify recommendation, like my random daily mix, are like fucking reverse 1999 songs. Or at least the ones today were. And not the ones made by the Vanished people. I like the Vanished people. I like their music. This was by someone else. I'm just like, this song's nice. But this is not what I want to groove to when I'm working out. Boss. Also, I don't think I quite understand Ezra.
I'm collecting the spores on the mushroom canopy. Even the slightest breath will blow them all over the place.
I think Barbara might have even been better, I don't know. We do need more levels for some of them. Alright, yeah, I got her event.
Can I help you?
Because I wanted it. Level up Horrorpedia for Nightmare.
Jump scares are really outdated.
I just need 2 more of these fucking birds. To get them to Insight 2. Silly guy. Millennia's event. That was the other one I have. I don't think I actually watched the trailer for that one either. The Thief with the Rhymet Cup. What's your deal? The fucking chipmunk girl?
Is that gal really coming?
You really think she'd announce her plan stealing to every living person before she acts? And she even made a security plan for us.
Well, I'll say. She's either a maniac...
Giraffe neck.
...crime genius.
mine now. Are you
Yeah.
satisfied with the answer, Miss AC?
Ew.
One last to go, Melania.
What?
The Rimmet Cup.
The Rimmet Cup.
Now, does anyone not want to visit the Rimmet Cup? Raise your paw, please. All right, it's unanimous.
New Humans is a robotics company doing the right calls. They have never failed any mission as a security.
I'm sorry, Mr. Iverson. Actually, I didn't know my entrance would be so straightforward.
Catch them!
It's that guy. I have him. Apple? Fucking Pickles, the evil dog.
I can't believe someone has found me. Am I exposed?
The puppy is asking for your help.
All right, puppy. Let's make a deal.
The thief of the Rimmet Cup. That one seems the most disconnected one I've seen so far. I think the only character I saw before that I know is Apple? I love Pickles. I see. I also did try rolling for Semo Wise with the free Fiverr, but does not appear to be the case. Yeah, no more rolling. I think this is 3 hours. We could start up something next week and figure it out. I'll just do some of the grinding off stream. So let's find somebody to raid out to. Make it a shorter one today. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna raid out to a BugTuber, Alex Rubia. They're playing Silk Song. They have a. It looks like they have a little Silk Song VTuber model out. It's kind of cute. So might as well.
I understand. Breaks are important.
Are they?
These
Ulrich?
meaningless administrative tasks are rather draining, even for me. Thankfully, I don't need as much rest as my fleshy counterparts. I'll get the job done while you unwind.
Yeah, you don't even get to eat. You just live in your fishbowl of Pharaoh's fluid. Awakened are weird, man. They are weird. I definitely need to actually sit down and research those silly events to figure out which I want to do. But anyway, I'm gonna raid out now. I hope everyone had a good time. I hope everyone had fun. The hopeful but espresso. I need to make a video, and I have an idea for a video on talking about the theming of what it means to be grimdark storytelling, because this game does have good grimdark storytelling. But let's raid now. Have a good night. Bye bye, YouTube crowd. Have a good night. See you, Mitzi. See you next time.